everyone, Jeremy with Science by Van. Today we're going to talk about installing HDU through the face with screws. This has got to be the easiest method of installing HDU. A lot of times folks don't want to have something going through the face of their sign, which is completely reasonable, but in certain instances where it's sandblasted or it's going way up high on a building and a little small screw is not going to make a big difference, this is the most easiest, cost-effective, time-effective, and straightforward way to install HDU. Now I'm going to tell you something here. We use Corafoam. That's our primary HDU that we use. And what I did for the video today is I've got 15 pound and I've got 20 pound. 90% to 95% of the poundage that we use is a 15 pound because that's all that we need. A 15 pound Corafoam is as good as any other HDU company's 20 to 25 pound. So I guess the main question that we've been getting from everybody is, can a screw go directly through HDU and actually hold? And I'm going to just show you guys here. It's really not rocket science. I'm just going to put some really nice exterior grade, high zinc coated screws right through the face of this. And I'm going into kind of an old piece of junk wood here, but I'm going to run. Okay, so that's one screw. I'm going to go again. Again, you're going to want to put, depending on how big your sign is, a screw in all your corners. If it's it's wider than about 4 feet, you could go, every 16 to 18 inches. But just that in itself, where that's at, I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. Your sign's never going to come off the wall. If you put them every 15 to 16 inches along the edge, you're not going anywhere. And that right there is only 2 screws, and it's really hard for me to pull that up. The question is that little head, is that actually going to hold that Corafoam right there? And the answer is absolutely. We've never had a sign come off a wall, never had it bow off of a wall if you do it correctly. It's just a really easy way to install. I'm going to put 4 screws on there. And the other question too is, okay, once you go through the face, people are going to be like, you see the screw head. And sign makers like to make their installs as flawless as possible. I know at least we don't like seeing screw heads. And it's a good practice to hide them. So what you do is you go like a 32nd of an inch below the grade of the sign. You always are going to have your touch-up paints. Go in there and you dab it. Or you can take your pinky, sounds crazy, but dip it in the gallon of paint and just go in there and go boop. And that thing is going to absolutely disappear, okay? Unless it's a super high finish. But if you look at this thing, I'm going to go out on a limb here, but I'm literally going to hold, and I'm 245 pounds, and this thing's not budging at all. It's literally that heavy. You can't make this thing move. And that's with 15 pound. If you use 20 pound, it's even harder. So in summary, 4 screws right through the face, come back, touch them up. This piece is absolutely bomb-proof, and it's in a rotten old beam. So if you go into plaster, if you go into concrete, if you go into brick, if you go into wood, it's going to be even stronger than this application, and that held me at about 230, I say 215 pounds, I meant 235 pounds. Anyway, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to hit up sciencebyvan.com, Facebook, Instagram, and or check out our YouTube channel, subscribe. We're going to be giving you guys all kinds of really cool, quick pro tips on how we do this. Again, this stuff's awesome. Get in contact with us if you want. Take care.